to the weigh-ins. Ariani, Brittany, Vanessa, Chrissy, Joe Silva's last show, ladies and gentlemen, best matchmaker on the planet. Bruce Buffer, voice of the Octagon, Sean Shelby. Come on, folks, we got a hell of a card for you. We're gonna kick things off in the welterweight division. Live on UFC Fight Pass, alex versus Tim the Dirty Bird Means.
Tim Means has been around for a very, very long time. You forget that, but he's had 18 wins by KO. This guy, they call him the Dirty Bird, but believe you me, he lives up to his last name. He is very, very mean. Excellent elbows, and he can't wait for this fight. He was originally matched up with Cowboy before. He lost that fight to Donald Cerrone, so
first up on the scale,
he feels that he took his momentum. He wants to get that back. Of course, that starts tomorrow night.
And his opponent, Alex Oliveira.
Alex, the Cowboy Oliveira, he's got a little bit of momentum coming into this fight on a 2-fight win streak. He's a very, very powerful striker. He actually said his favorite strike is a destroying punch, and I'm sure he will be looking to land that destroying punch on his opponent, Tim Means, tomorrow night.
And I gotta say, that is one cool Cowboy we're seeing right there. He's got the shades, he's got the hat.
These guys are really cut from the same cloth. These guys love going at each other. They're very aggressive. I expect a big-time striking war.
70.5 from Mr. Oliveira.
He looks good.
First fight of the night, ladies and gentlemen, live on UFC Fight Pass. Alex Oliveira and Tim Means. Next, we go to the prelims on FS1. We kick things off in the welterweight division. Brandon Thatch versus Nico Price.
There's Nico Price. He is a part of American Top Team. He trains with one of the affiliates there in Florida, making his UFC debut and stays very busy as a fighter, undefeated as a pro and undefeated as an amateur.
Official weight 170 for Mr. Price.
And pretty cool that he's fighting on this card. Anderson Silva and Dominic Cruz are his heroes.
And his opponent, Brandon Thatch.
All right, Brandon Thatch fighting out of Denver, Colorado. He is a very overwhelming striker. He really mixes his striking up. Winning, you know, he has lost the last 3 fights via submission. So really, this is a fight of his life.
Nico Price and Brandon Thatch, ladies and gentlemen, kicking things off on FS1.
You see there on the end, by the way, the gentleman in the wheelchair, that is Jason Jones. He used all of his UFC reward points to get up on stage for the weigh-in. Safe to say he picked the right show, UFC 207.
Versus Alex, the Dominican Nightmare Garcia.
I remember the first time I walked into TriStar and I saw Alex Garcia and thought, oh, there's Hector Lombard. How cool. But it was not Hector Lombard, of course. That is Alex Garcia, very close training partner of mine when I was there. Very hard worker. He's dangerous everywhere, but he can be susceptible to getting knocked out. He has to be very good defensively here in this fight.
Official weight 170.5 for Mr. Garcia. And his opponent, Las Vegas' own Mike Pyle.
When you think of the word veteran, Mike Pyle is a true veteran. He's been around this sport forever. 17 years a pro mixed martial artist. That is a lot of experience. Now, a lot of miles on the clock, but as I say, experience is one of the most valuable things you need in this sport. 16 wins by submission, jiu-jitsu black belt, wins over TJ Wilberger, Rick Story, John Hathaway, John Fish, the list goes on. Do not underestimate this guy. He's long in the tooth, but he's still got it, believe you me.
Alex Garcia.
That's impossible.
Gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the middleweight division. Antonio Carlos Jr. versus Marvin Vettori.
Marvin Vettori fighting out of Italy. This guy's 11-2. He's fighting a jiu-jitsu black belt, and he's got to be careful because he says jiu-jitsu doesn't matter in a fight. He says once you start punching people in the face and they're not wearing a gi, jiu-jitsu doesn't really matter. Now he's got to be careful, as I say, he is fighting a black belt. If he gets submitted, he's going to look like kind of an idiot, but he's got a good record. He's 11-2. He's been in there, he knows what he's doing.
Official weight, 186 for Mr. Vettori.
And finished 10 opponents inside the first round as well.
Why would I call him Antonio Carlos Jr. when I could just call him Shootface? That's his actual nickname. In Brazil, they are brutal with the nicknames, but he is an ATT fighter with a lot of potential. He has won pretty much everything there is to win in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Very successful in this realm, still developing as a mixed martial artist, but of course, you gotta watch out for his back take. Very good at finishing that rear naked choke.
Official weight, 186 for Antonio Carlos Jr. Marvin Vettori and Antonio Carlos Jr., ladies and gentlemen.
That Vettori is an intense dude.
The next fight takes place in the welterweight division. Johnny Big Rig Hendricks versus Neil Magny.
All right, and we have Neil Magny, 29 years old, with an 80-inch reach. He actually has the longest reach in the welterweight division, and I know he's going to be looking to use that against Johnny Hendricks tomorrow. He's going to be using that jab and sticking those left and rights out there, trying to keep him at bay, for sure, using that long legs.
Welterweight champion of the world.
This morning at the weigh-in, it was more like the walk of shame for Johnny Hendricks, unfortunately. He looked very disappointed in himself because once again, he missed weight. As I say, it was the walk of shame. He should be ashamed. I love Johnny Hendricks. I'm a big fan, but he has got to get it together. He missed weight. It's not good. It's not professional. Am I making myself clear?
Well, and 20% of his purse.
20% of his purse.
Hello again, folks. So 10 fighters still to go. The remaining 5 fights, don't forget, set to air tomorrow, Friday night on pay-per-view after the prelims on FS1. First out of the shoot on the main card, Kenny, ranked flyweights Ray Borg and Louis Smolka get us started on the 23-year-old Ray Borg.
Well, I absolutely love this fight, but unfortunate news here with Ray Borg, who actually missed weight by 3.5 pounds. Now, you heard Johnny Hendricks losing 20% of his purse. Ray Borg will lose 30% of his purse because of the difference in weight, 3.5 pounds. That is a lot of weight to miss. 30% will go to Louis Smolka, but this is a tremendous grappler right here, very aggressive. Looking forward to this one.
29.5 from Mr. Borg. Ray Borg has missed weight.
Obvious disappointment on the face of Ray Borg.
Louis Smolka, his nickname, The Last Samurai. He has a bit of a karate background. You can see that when he fights. He's a very, very tenacious fighter. He's fighting out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Now he's got to put this behind him, though, that his opponent did not make weight. I believe Smolka is actually the bigger fighter, but he made weight today like a professional. Here you see him on the scale.
Official weight, 125.5 for Mr. Smolka.
He made weight, but he's by far the bigger guy, as you can see.
Much taller, that's for sure.
But he got it done, and he gets 30% of his opponent's purse. So, hey, not a bad day for him, huh?
Not bad at all. Just a small matter of fighting first.
In the welterweight division, Dong Young Kim versus Tarek Safadine.
When you think of Tarek Safadine, I always think of the guy that won the last Strikeforce title. He fought Nate Marquardt in that fight, and I just think of those leg kicks. He absolutely brutalized Nate Marquardt with those leg kicks. An absolutely fantastic kickboxer. One of the best leg kick artists in the game, I would say, and that's quite a compliment. But he's not a one-trick pony. Karate black belt, jiu-jitsu black belt. A very well-rounded fighter.
171 for Mr. Safadine.
Rocking those bright shoes.
Switch camps late in his career. He's over at TriStar now.
And his opponent, Dong Young Kim.
There is the other Dong Hyun Kim, the first Dong Hyun Kim. As you can see, he is very tall at welterweight at 6'2". He has excellent judo skills, which makes his takedowns and control on the ground a lot to deal with.
71 for Mr. Kim.
Also takes a lot of dangerous risks on the feet as well, but it served him well. He's 21-3-1.
Tarek Safadine and Dong Young Kim, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, two people didn't make weight today, and John Lineker, typically, unfortunately, is a guy that has a history with not making weight. That wasn't the case today. He made weight like a champion, and he fights like a champion. He came into this fight as a major underdog at the start, but a lot of people betted on this guy. They think he's going to beat TJ Dillashaw, so he kind of changed. Now he's the favorite with the bookies.
Look at the champ track in the sports book. We like that.
There you go, my friend.
135 from Mr. Lineker.
He looks in
Pardon me, not
tremendous
the
shape.
favorite. He just lowered the gap.
And his opponent, the former UFC bantamweight champion of the world, TJ Dillashaw.
TJ Dillashaw, the former champ. I used to train with him at Team Alpha Male, and I will say he is absolutely one of the hardest working individuals I've ever met and ever got the chance to train with. And I know that he's not going to be taking John Lineker lightly, but you have to know in the back of his mind, he's really hungry for that title fight. He's going to be watching, I guarantee it, and he's invested in that fight.
That's a hell of a fight, ladies and gentlemen.
100%
John
TJ
Lineker
wants to be the
and
champion
TJ
again.
Dillashaw.
He's still young. He's very, very capable of pulling it off.
Introducing the challenger, Cody Garbrandt.
Well, let me tell you, the undefeated Garbrandt is an absolute handful for anyone in the division. He can wrestle, he has a solid ground game, and has an unusual amount of power for a 135-pound man.
135 for the challenger.
He kept reiterating to us on UFC Tonight that the key to his fight is patience, but he's getting very emotional here.
And he's just me. But let me tell you, he's fighting Dominic Cruz, the champion. And there's a reason why this guy is the champion. He lives for this sport. Every time I work with him at Fox, he's in the gym afterwards. He's in the gym before. The guy is a dedicated martial artist. As I said, he lives for this sport. He studies this sport. He's a maniac. He loves this.
It might get crazy here, folks.
135
Here
for
we
the
go.
champion.
Dana White's getting ready.
Here we go. Dominic is loving this.
Oh, these two cannot wait to get at each other.
Dana White getting a little arm workout today. Little shoulders, little triceps.
Running the shoulders.
Yeah. Oh,
here we go. Here we go.
Oh, man. I mean, these guys are signed to fight tomorrow, and they can't wait to go at each other.
I think they'd do it for free right now if we'd let them.
I'm telling you.
Well, as we saw, Dominic had to be in a separate room earlier. Let's take a listen. They're still going at it.
I'm here with the challenger, Cody Garbrandt. Cody, you're an intense guy, but this is more intense and more animosity than we've ever seen with you with any opponent. Give us your thoughts on Dominic Cruz and what goes down tomorrow night.
I knock him out. Whatever round I choose, I knock him out. 100.
Good luck to you, sir. We'll see you tomorrow night. I'm here with the champion, ladies and gentlemen. Dominic Cruz, you're not just a master fighter, but you're also master at getting people pissed off at you. But rarely have you accomplished it to a level that you have with Cody Garbrandt. Give us your thoughts on Garbrandt as a challenger and what tomorrow night means to you.
Honestly, I don't know why he's so mad. I like the guy. He looks like a win on my record. You know what I mean? That's it. He's another win on my record. I'm going to walk away with my third title this year. I'm excited for the matchup. He's going to be swinging it there all night, baby.
Good luck to you, sir. The champion, ladies and gentlemen, Dominic Cruz. Introducing the challenger, the former UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Ronda Rousey.
Seeing her at the weigh-ins earlier today, I have never seen Rousey in this kind of shape. And while a lot of people out there are doubting her psychological state heading into this fight, I think her motivation and focus will be at an all-time high here. Now it comes down to really keeping her emotions in check and doing what she does best, which is clinch, takedown, and armbar. She looks just in phenomenal shape. I've never seen her in this kind of shape, Mike.
Official weight, 135 for the former champion.
And she's always like this. She's never got a smile on her face at the weigh-in. She's always mean. Well, there's a smile, just to make me look stupid. But she's always focused. And of course, after a layoff, after the loss, she's more focused than ever.
And her opponent, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, Amanda Nunes.
And look at that mask she has on there. That is the is looking to say, I am the baddest woman on the planet. And she will face a true test tomorrow in Ronda Rousey.
When you see them face to face like that, Amanda is actually the bigger girl.
That is one intense stare down.
I'm here with the champion, Amanda Nunes, ladies and gentlemen. Amanda, this is an incredibly important fight for you to defend your title. Give us your thoughts on what tomorrow night means to you.
Means everything to me. I will show everybody I'm the real champion. I will show you guys, and be ready for tomorrow night.
Good luck to you. Thank you very much. Amanda Nunes, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you all